Alright, Elite 3 here. Monday afternoon, Mailbin. There's the bin. Right there. Oops, one fell out. Lots of cool stuff from the past couple weeks. And let's take a look at the new sports market report. This is July 2017, so I'm guessing the August one will be dedicated to the National, which is actually coming up in about 3 weeks. There's my ad. It's pretty small. It's a 1/6 page ad on page 101. It's always cool to look and flip and find out where they placed it that month. So let's get to the mail. We got the Bears and the Bulls. Damn, some badass vintage stuff. These are both a couple of players. I'm working on their registries, and here's a beautiful Clemente 1960 Topps PSA 8, and that one's just beautiful. It's in the newest holder, or a new holder, not the newest is what I meant, because as we know, the newest has the new logo right there and some different things going on in the back. So PSA 8 Clemente 1960 for the 1960 Hall of Fame set, and it'll go nicely in the Clemente Topps Master Set registry. So, and then a really cool Maze card. I'm trying to think of who I bought these from. I think it's Gregory Morris, but I could be wrong on that. But this is a 54 Bowman. Little something going on the case right there, but 54 Bowman PSA 5.5. So this one was just graded too, so these were just sitting around, I guess, not slabbed for years and years, and then somebody finally decided to send them in. So beautiful maze there. So a couple great vintage cards to start out. I'm getting into a little football, but mainly the product that I broke a case of, which was Elite. This one's not mine. Skip. It's like a photo. I'm kind of curious to see what's in this one. That's actually not a bad way to ship a card. It's a lot of materials and cardboard to use, though. So the question is, what's inside it? And it's just a base Aaron Judge card, and people that collect baseball or open baseball more can educate me. Is this out of just Series 1? Is that what this came out of? I just bought it to try to slab it, so it was like $7 shipped. So Judge Topps base rookie, which is pretty expensive for a base Topps rookie, but it is Judge, and he's on fire, as everybody knows. Will his stuff cool off? Yeah, it will. Is the same card? Yeah. I think I was just trying to buy some Judge base cards one day. So here's another Topps. This set looks pretty easy, even though the back is blue. I think the way they're packaged and the way they come out of the pack, you're going to find mint to gem mint copies almost every time. So a couple Judges. Here is an Ultra. This is 2004, 2005. It's like a USA basketball. God, he looks young in that picture. It's just a LeBron James card, so it was like $2 or $3. So a cheap LeBron that I needed for the registry. I'm actually going beyond LeBron's rookie year, which is 03-04, and trying to find, you know, more modern cards to get up higher on the registry, which is what I'm trying to do. I guess he just threw this in. This is neat. I didn't even buy this. He just threw it in. It's the Score Master set. I didn't know they came in a little box like this. But let's try to find Ken if he's in here. There's Puckett, Mark Grace, Sandberg, Doc, Ozzie. There's Griff. Looks like it's in great shape too. Score Masters. This goes for about 20 bucks in a 10, so I don't think it's the toughest set. And then these Sports Flicks things were always cool as a kid. So pretty neat. 42 card with 5 trivia cards. The set. I believe that's 1989, so it's a rookie. I was thinking 89 or 90. I just took a shot in the dark on these ones. So 1989 Donruss, Ken Griffey Jr. And if you're buying cards like this online, eBay, Amazon, I mean, you know you're probably going to get some rough copies, and that's to be expected. That's just a slap in the mouth right there. Look, these have great potential too if they just at least sleeve them. These cards are just loose, so I guess people just throw cards into mailers nowadays. There's no respect for the other collector. But am I gonna go and leave the guy negative? No, I'm just gonna take it. I mean, if it's upsetting, and I wish it would get cleaned up, but I don't think it's gonna get cleaned up. I don't think people care. But I do think there are a lot of great people in the hobby that do take their time to package things properly. So I think we're just harping too much on the bad shippers and not giving enough credit to the good shippers. Here's a Prism Atomic, which is made by the company Pacific, which always made some pretty interesting cards. 32 of 310 Tomlinson. So that's a rookie. Don't know if that is in the registry, but if cards are not, you can send a request to PSA and have them added, which is pretty neat. Here's a Harper. This is just a card that, you know, you buy it raw for 7 to 12 bucks. It's a 10. It's worth about 50. So it seems like it's a card that you want to take some shots on with. And even if you get a mint 9, you're probably gonna break even or lose a couple bucks. So I don't know. Gonna have to buy some more of those. This was like $7 shipped, cheap. Pros and Prospects Tomlinson, beautiful card, severely underrated. Out of 1,000. Here's another cool card. So there's a lot of low-end classic cards in this one. 98 Moss Bowman, and it's in one of these, like, I mean, these are cases from about the time this card came out. This type of case. These were called snappies. But Bowman Moss, which you just need to look for the centering, and then this black border on the bottom. If that's clean, you should be getting a 10 on the Bowman. I've sent a bunch of those in. I've gotten a few 10s, but mostly 9s. And then this card, like, let's give this guy some credit for this. And I think it's I think it's a mandatory too. We haven't gotten to it yet. Yep. This was like 40 bucks, maybe 45. It's a UD graded PSA 10 of Vic to 500. Great looking card. Obviously in gem mint condition. It's very cool. So there's the Vic. So we got that out of the way. I was starting to get a little worried, but I knew it would come in eventually. This is a guy that has a ton of cards on eBay. TNT North. I'm sure you guys buy from him too. This tamper seal he puts on there, so you can't send the item back if you rip this. I guess you could cut the back and cut the cards out, but I guess that protects him if the cards are all chipped up. But that's just going to leave to people getting mad about condition and leaving negative, so I don't know about the policy. These look like they're a little beat up, so it might be tough to send any of these in, but it was just a lot, and they were like $3 or $2 per card. Tops 100. That's of Bryce Harper rookie. Nice looking card. Oh, this is sick. Both of these are just disgusting. And this guy had a bunch of Moss, low-numbered stuff. And he had about 5 different cards that I wanted. I think I won 2 of them. I got outbidded on the rest because my stuff is really starting to take off. So this is the Atomic, I believe, out of 100. Maybe it's not numbered. Maybe it's, I thought on the... I don't know. I know they forgot to number a lot of them, which really bugs me. So I don't know if I'll keep this. But I believe this is supposed to be the Atomic. It was not cheap. So I'm going to have to take a look at the photo of the auction that I won and see what's going on with that one. And this is the Upper Deck. It's kind of like the UD exclusives, but they call it the Bronze, I think. But it's just like that same concept. Low print, 67 or 100. Kind of reminds me of the Platinum Medallion from Ultra 98. So beautiful moss right there. It actually looks really clean, except for that corner right there. And that's the corner I always tell people to look out for. There's a little white chip. So I would take a 9 on this. Could it be an 8? Yeah. I don't think it's a 10. That's not mine. There's probably something cool in this one, so let's open it. So I sold a bunch of Carlos Correa stuff I bought raw a couple years ago, like Prospect Auto, Base Auto. This weekend, a bunch of this stuff sold in the store. So I was kind of sad to see it go, but I'll just grab some of those cards back, and this stuff drops off again. It's bound to happen. Man, oh, that's filth. One of the most high-end cards you'll ever see in one of my mail bins. This is a LeBron. Now, this card just skyrocketed since they won the finals last year, but this is the refractor, and it's not even numbered, but it's just such a sought-after brand and obviously player. And it's a Beckett 9, so is this one I would want in a PSA 9 holder, definitely. If I do a crossover, I mean, I don't know how they do crossovers because it's in the case. You can't, like, I don't think you can go like this and tilt and find scratches and stuff as good as when you're holding the card. But would I snap a card like this? I don't know. I think you're just playing too many games if you're doing that stuff. It's a beautiful card. I might just let it sit there and know that it's in good condition. So LeBron James, beautiful card. I think there's a Topps Chrome gold refractor, you know, in thousands and thousands, like probably up to 20,000 by now, of LeBron. Here's a Fleer 1989 Griffey PSA 10. These are about a $35 to $40 card. With the pop, I thought the pop was around 9%, but it was cool, and I used to put up the pop percentages. I'll try to figure out how to do that again. I always talk about it, but I don't get it done. So there's a Griffey 10. It is cool. Trying to think of how much this card was. Oh, it was like $5, but I think this is towards the end of his career. It's an 83 Topps traded Joe Morgan, and the backs on these are a different color, I think, on the tradeds. So PSA 10 Joe Morgan. I always loved him as a commentator on Sunday Night Baseball with John Miller. Plus, he was a fantastic player. Yeah, all these packages are kind of from late June, so there's probably not any football yet. I bet the next bin you'll see some football start to trickle in. UD MVP. Newer football is what I'm talking about. Breeze, probably like $3, but that one looks clean. This is one I definitely send if it was worthy. Here's Cropstein. Just one card, and it was just, I don't remember how much it was, like $10, but it's a standing ovation. LeBron James. So standing O, it's part of the registry. It looks like it's in decent shape. I'd love to get an 8.5 to 9 on it and put it in the registry. I don't have to have all 10s. Oh, that's sick. Portland Sports Cards. This is a cool little company. They have a ton of vintage cards online. You guys should check out this company. Cool. They've got like a little brochure, almost like something you'd get at church, like a pamphlet. I don't know what you call it. That's neat. I might think about doing something like that for my store. So 1959. Love the design on this. Let me get this nasty sleeve on it. I'm very biased towards perfect fit sleeves because they're just amazing. But 59 Topps Mantle, centered decently, about like what a 6 looks like. And the back of it, recently slabbed too. It's got like some etching or marks on the back there. Don't know if that was like stuck to another card in the pack or over time. I bet that's what kept this one from a higher grade. But to me it looks like a 6. It looks exactly like what they gave it. So nice 6 mantle. It's a beautiful card. We're going to end with some more vintage here. So we got a 1953 Willie McCovey. This is a 1960 Topps. I was looking at the next card. This is a nice card of McCovey. It's a Sport Magazine All-Star one, PSA 5. So there's the back on that. I think this is close to his rookie year. It might be his rookie year. I don't know. And then we have 53 Topps, which is pretty iconic, and a Hall of Famer, Eddie Matthews, in a PSA 5. So just a neat card. Don't have a lot of his vintage stuff, so that's going to be it for this one. I thought we saw some great cards today. I'll do another one. Probably get one more in this week, and I'll try to think of some new ideas for videos. All right, later, everyone.